I don't understand some of the arguments against it, like the idiots who call it bubble wrap. I go far enough back to when, they made players wear helmets. Then it was the same argument when they had to wear visors, and it was the same, it was always wah, 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 They're trying to save you and protect you. Anytime, there's a new piece of protective equipment, some ancient artifact wants to call it bubble wrap and talk about how tough they were back in the day. Especially in the other argument that I never understood is, that's just adult league. You don't need to be that protected. I'm like, try more like the other way around. And so at our rinks, obviously adult league, you're going to get the later times, later slots when no one's there. Even if you had someone knowledgeable on the ice with you, you're a dead man where you stand if you end up going through the same thing he did, because like there's no one there to even help, even if they wanted to. A lot of, neck protection products hit all at the same time. And you're looking at some of these and it's like, you don't pass the eye test at all. Everything you guys said checked out. Anybody can put, a meaningless piece of cloth across your neck, charge $15 and say, oh, we have neck protection. But, I've always, and even with any of my gear, and I don't do this quite literally, but I'll challenge people to it. If they say, well, why do you wear those shoulder pads? I'm like, well, come here, and I'll raise my stick up like I'm just going to wallop them with a slash. And it's like, okay, look at what you're wearing. Look at what I'm wearing. You ready to get tagged with this? And everybody thinks it's so extreme, but I'm like, what do you think happens in games? Especially at the adult league level, to where, again, we're a little out of practice, we're clumsier, collisions are a little less predictable. So yeah, if a piece of equipment, and not that I'd literally do it, but it's like, okay, if we're all going to have like a net guard on, we're going to take a skate blade across it. Tell me what you want across your neck. And if you're telling me it's that cheap little $10 thing that you bought, I'm like, let's put it to the test. And guaranteed people would be like shaking their head, no way, if I held a skate up to their throat and mimicked like that motion actually happening. Most of all, tell me it's protective, and then, that it's comfortable. And if it's all that, which these shirts have been, then, I'm good to go. If you think this is expensive, try a medical bill. It's a lot less expensive to pay up front than it is on the back end, assuming you survive a skate blade to the neck, which is hardly guaranteed.
Yeah.